Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Colony Ship. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today after a devastating defeat last episode. We're in the hydroponics area, and we're exploring. I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to explore everything, but it is a pretty big area. Okay, so right ahead of us, there's this train. And the train doesn't actually do anything. Okay, let's go this way then. There are some guards. I didn't expect that. Oh no, this is not... Let me look at the map. Oh, I can fast travel here. Cool. It's the train station. Yeah, it is not the armory. Wait, I thought... Which one is the one that they go into, the scavengers go into? Let's have a chat with the guards. What do you want? That one. What do you want? Says the other one. No, this is not for scavenging. There's people in here. Carlos over there. They all want to know what I want. It's fair enough. This medical machine. A bald man wearing a gas mask gestures you to approach. Where you can see it, his skin is pockmarked and slack from prolonged exposure to antifungal chemicals. You're guessing the environment isn't great for hair either. Welcome to Camp Reed, he says, removing the gas mask with a sigh of relief. I'm Carlos Maney. Camp... Reed? As in Simon Reed, Carlos says. The man who led the first expedition. When we'd finally hacked our way into this tower, he dubbed it Camp Reed. We all thought it was the first step toward reclaiming hydroponics entire, yet... Here we are 3 years later, and we have moved no further. What happened to Reed? He died 3 days after staking his claim, along with the rest of the expedition. Reed had brought some fancy poison that should have killed any kind of fungal threat instantly, and it almost worked. I guess you could call that Reed's epitaph. The thing played dead for 3 days, metaphorically licking its wounds and literally evolving its cellular composition, and then it struck back. And what's holding you back? Plants were sacred to the Founding Fathers. They represented our connection to Mother Earth, our sustenance, and our future. Picture rippling fields of wheat, rye, and barley to the horizon, mighty oaks and cedars, children eating apples right from the tree. That was the vision for Proxima. But they didn't anticipate how many seedlings would fail in the ship's simulated environments, and unless they found a way to make good those losses... It would be catastrophic. Carlos nods. Alien fauna and poor soil were deemed the biggest threats, so they matched the most important plant species with customized symbiont fungi. That is an English word. I rarely see it. But anyway, the latter were meant to act as pest killers. Unfortunately, the fungus did its job a little too well. We're the pests now. What about the native plants on Proxima? Have you seen any? Neither have I. Maybe they have their own apples and oranges. Not that I have seen one of those either, but what's much more likely is they'll contain organic compounds we can't digest. And then what? Well, it's not a problem. We eat things that we can't digest all the time. Fiber, for example. We can't digest fiber. And the plants are mostly fiber, so we just eat it. I mean, we just pass it along. It helps our body, admittedly, fiber does. And there's other things that at least don't harm our body that we ingest and also can't process. But anyway, back to the business at hand, I suppose. Carlos gestures, inviting you to speak. Boone sent me to pick up his algae. There's nothing in stock right now. The bioreactor is down again, so I can't do anything for you until we get it up and running. Of course, if you're willing to lend a hand... What's a bioreactor? It's a more efficient way to produce algae. Open systems, he points at the algae-covered pools. Open systems, he points at the algae-covered pools, are easy to work with, but the photosynthetic zone is limited to 2 inches of the surface. A bioreactor doesn't have such limits, but keeping it operational is getting harder and harder. How can I help? We need more parts. Everything in the vicinity has been stripped bare except... And he turns and looks meaningfully at the ruins of Alpha Tower. Once, the hydroponics towers all stretched from floor to ceiling. While the lower section of Alpha Tower was destroyed during the mutiny, the upper half still clings stubbornly to the ceiling like a big metal stalactite. An ancient and not especially trustworthy-looking walkway connects the stub to a nearby tower. Yeah, I'll give it a shot, but don't hold your breath. Do you have any work that doesn't require acrobatics? Well, we do have a dispute with a fella named Morgan, Carlos says reluctantly. We hired him and his crew to clear one of the towers from wildlife, but now they're refusing to hand it over. I assume all options are on the table? We'd prefer it if the situation were resolved amicably, Carlos says carefully, but one way or another we need to reclaim the tower. I'll see what I can do. I know Morgan, says Faith. He worked with my father. Her face hardens as she speaks the words. I want your word he will not be harmed. What are you talking about? You know damn well what I'm talking about, snaps Faith. Your word. Do I have it or not? Morgan will not be harmed, I promise. Thank you, says Faith. I won't forget this. There was a Combat 17 down here when I clicked on Faith's dialogue there. We can talk to them. Nope. Target is out of reach. What the hell? Talk to Faith. I didn't have a chance to thank you, says Faith. I owe you more than I could ever repay. I want to ask you some questions, but I can't at the moment. Okay. So, let's see what I can do here with a medical machine. Hopefully healing. No, it's just it's not, that's not what it's for. It's just for implanting things. It's kind of funny that we have the fast travel location, but this is still here? We don't need it here. We can just fast travel to the other place and be done with it. So, let's go down. And, we're just going down each level? Maybe. That's an elevator over there. There's some people here. There's some machines. Oh, right, I see. Because this goes up and it's just, yeah. Okay, I see what it is. It's not like a full tower elevator. Please select the floor. So first floor is storage, second floor is cultivation lab, and third floor is living quarters, which is, incidentally, where we are. So let's go to cultivation lab. Hello. It's just a guard upstairs. All right. Mariam, over there. Is this the... I can't move, though. Oh, I can't because there's no railings. It's kind of weird. Yeah, you can see the lower levels, and that's where I was incidentally trying to go. Unwittingly, so. A woman inspects a test tube with green algae and frowns, making a quick note in her datapad. Any problems? The toxicity is well within acceptable parameters, but we keep an eye on it just in case. Can't be too careful with the AA strains. She gives you a quick smile as if to reassure you that everything is under control. The AA strains? Accelerated adaptation. In plain language, it means that new traits develop almost instantly. Weeks for unicellular organisms like green algae, years for more complex organisms, decades for humans. Evolution on steroids. You mean the mutants? They couldn't have mutated so quickly without help. The radiation was the catalyst, not the cause. Oh, so we played God? We don't know what awaits us at the end of our journey. We know that Proxima is mostly arid, but that doesn't tell us much. Some arid lands on old Earth are arable, others are long dead. We'll have to fight a war for survival, a war for our food supplies, and we'll need the right weapons to win it. What if the soil is too acidic? The soil's nutrients content too low? Contaminated water? Invasive pests? We can't waste precious time trying to solve these problems while our crops are dying, when we can do it in simulated scenarios during the voyage. And what's with all the frogs in the area? Frogs are a keystone species, explains the woman, and they excel at pest control. That's why they were chosen for the program, along with the others. Of course, evolution doesn't work on demand, so many experiments had failed, one way or another, but all we needed was a few champions to secure a foothold in Proxima's ecosystem, and now we have them. If they won't eat us before we get there. Fortunately, they aren't hunters. A crop guardian won't be of much use if it tends to wander off to look for prey elsewhere. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So, this is just a little bit of exposition. It's not our destination. Let's go to the elevator again, and the first floor to storage. Okay. Gideon. Hello. Don't I have a mission with you, specifically? I think so.
Do you have the module?
Asks Gideon, not wasting any time on pleasantries. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Are you?
Asks Gideon, narrowing his one good eye.
Well, it ain't here.
Well, is it, though? Is it not here? How do I know that? Can I go outside? I think I might be able to. I'm getting a little bit stuck on geometry, mostly because I went the wrong way. Pathfinding needs work. But, well, it's mostly workable. Camp Reed is added to your map. Let's look at the map, actually. Ooh, this is pretty cool. So we have the train station up there. It didn't actually add much, but yeah, that's just one of the towers. Is that the other tower? No, that's the stalactite tower. Yep, okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go there first. And let's hope that we don't get eaten by plants. Go through the foliage. And we have bullfrogs on the other side. Okay, let's not deal with the bullfrogs right now, because I get the impression that we might not want to kill them. Although we do want to kill them. But we might not want to, because, you know, they're the guardian species of the place. Okay. We have a tower with more foliage.
Private property,
says the guard, raising his hand.
No trespassing.
Carlos sent me.
Step right in,
says the guard. The chief's been waiting for you. And we will indeed step right in. In fact, we'll be teleported there because this might be a fight. Morgan, a stocky gray-haired man with shrewd eyes, is feeding two bullfrogs, throwing them chunks of odd-looking meat with a light. And then he notices Faith, and his expression changes instantly.
Faith, is that you? But I thought...
I'm gonna wait for Faith to answer. Still alive, Faith says with a thin smile, which is more than can be said about Folly.
That was you?
Morgan asks in disbelief. Faith nods.
If you need anything,
says Morgan, his voice surprisingly soft and gentle.
Anything at all.
Yeah, Carlos sent us. It's time for you to leave. Morgan glances at Faith but finds no support there.
That's a big ask,
he says after a pause.
What if I say no?
Well, Carlos won't pay you. I hope you've figured it out by now. You have nothing to gain by staying, but everything to lose.
We can fight,
Morgan says stubbornly.
We have them creatures on our side.
Cut the crap, Morgan. If your frogs were worth a damn in a fight, you wouldn't be sitting here, waiting for Carlos to fold.
I think we're gonna stay right here and see how it plays out,
says Morgan, ending the conversation. Then things get ugly.
You think you can take on 6 gunners and 10 frogs?
Asks Morgan with genuine curiosity.
Now that I'd like to see.
Something about the way he says it tells you he's lying. And if he's lying, it means he has a couple of gunners and 3-4 frogs at best. I'd rather avoid bloodshed. Morgan laughs, amused.
I too would want to avoid bloodshed if I had no chance in hell of winning.
Yeah, this ain't my first time at the rodeo.
If half of what they say about you is true, I should be worried, says Morgan. But your gun is still holstered, so you're worried too, and for a good reason, I might add.
Are you going to get to the point?
We're leaving, says Morgan, but you owe me one, and someday I'll come to collect.
I'm gonna wait for them to leave. We did it. We absolutely did it. And Faith doesn't want to say anything. Did they leave anything behind? That's the real question. I don't think so. Maybe. There's a computer over there. Well, it looks like one anyway. It doesn't seem to do anything. I couldn't fix it. Electronics. Fix the control panel. I don't think we have electronics at all in our team. Oh, Faith. Faith is... Faith, can you fix that? No. Click, 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 but... Does that even matter? It's a control panel. Maybe it's a training opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it could activate other things, I don't know. But it could be a training opportunity for us to just train our electronics, which we clearly can't do. But maybe there's another place somewhere. And we went through that without trouble? That's a bit of a surprise, honestly. But there really isn't anything here. So the foliage seems to be like... It's just a place for us to go, or just a passage. Oh, you can't find the path over there? It's just a passage, but not necessarily a hidden treasure. Let's go this way. I'm also not particularly happy about the fact that we don't have maximum health on everybody. Oh boy. So let's go through this because there's no other way around. And we're gonna fight some bullfrogs. Shouldn't be a problem. You spot some frogs up ahead. It is best to avoid them, yeah. Let's try and avoid them. So if I choose Faith to start a stealth run, sneaking -4. Let's actually do this. Start a stealth run. Oh, this is special. Oh. Well, that's curious. I don't know what happened, but I can tell you exactly what I did there. I pressed E. So let's, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to kill them sneakily. So I'm gonna pull you back as best I can and end the turn. Oh, E might end the turn. Might be just yeah. So we are gonna attack instead. I'm not 100% sure if that is better for our initiative. It is definitely better for our positioning, though. So let's go ahead and do that. And we have you right at the front as well. Evans at the back. And hopefully Faith doing some dodging. Hello. Close combat. Sneak-capped and graze. That's alright. Poisoned and blinded? That's not alright. That's really not alright. Okay, so these guys... Let's see what I can pull off. We have a 62. Are these regular? These are regular. These guys probably don't have any armor. So, let's go with grazes then. Let's see what I can do here. That's -10 or -9. They do have armor. It's 2 armor. But I think we're good. Here, we can just finish that job. Evans is incredible. Evans is really good. And then we have Faith. I can move her up here. Hello, close combat indeed. So we have a double strike. That is for 7. And then if I do a 7 and a 4... let's just go with a regular attack and a bunch of fast attacks. This thing only has 25 health, so it's not... I say a bunch of fast attacks, but it's really just 2 fast attacks. Okay. Not great. Short burst. Let's do a named burst, maybe? Can you do that? Yes, you can. It's good enough. Regular shots. Yeah, it's probably gonna do well. That is a critical. That is a miss. Ooh. Well, we're gonna take damage then. Faith? Not dodging. Faith, finish that, please. Yeah, I should have dodged that a little bit better. But it's alright. I think. I think it's alright. I don't feel too confident about taking any damage whatsoever, but we can go back and heal at any time. Apparently, the early access version of the game is a little bit more okay with us spending money than necessarily the final version of the game is going to be, because we're supposed to test the game as well as play it for challenge and all that. What is that? We can keep going up? Wait, what? Oh. No. Yeah, we can't keep going up. That's the same ladder. It's just that... Oh, no, wait. We are up here. I thought I was gonna be down there. But no, you're not. You go down through here. Right, I see. I understand, I think. There's also potentially a passage over through there. I don't actually understand where this goes. Does this not go anywhere? It does. Pathfinding. Clicking on things is just a little bit... Yeah, so that's a climb. There's another ladder over here. But at least you can tell where you're supposed to go because you can highlight the items. But look at this right now. Can I go through here? Can't click there. What am I looking at here? There's enemies. Did you hear them? Yep, there they are. Are there more frogs? I think so. Oh, there it is. There's the passage. It's actually kind of tricky. I think the game really would benefit from being able to rotate the camera. I know that it's a pain in the ass to design all the levels to be camera rotatable, but yeah, this I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe it's me, because if you zoom in, you do get a little bit more line of sight into what you're looking at. But still, what do we have? Squeeze through the opening. That's safe, for sure. Oh, it was actually safe. We have electronics over here. Remove air purifier parts. You remove the air purifier parts and gain some electronic knowledge. That's good because, well, do we need the parts? There they are. Air purifier parts. This handy device can neutralize airborne pathogens, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen dioxide. All nasty things, I think. Can we keep going? Yes, we can. Oh, this is actually difficult to explore. Because, you know, look at this. How are we supposed to know that? I mean, we're not supposed to come here, but how are you supposed to know that you can? It looks like just the verticality of it is kind of difficult to spot, I mean. And then we have creepers back there. We also have... Oh, yeah, it's just foliage. Examine the greenhouse unit. Let's see what we have over here. Scores of horizontal greenhouse modules cover the walls of the chamber in a colossal honeycomb. The hydroponic lights failed a long time ago, leaving everything to wither and die. But some specimens have adapted to the new environment. A few, disturbingly, have even come to thrive. And I'm gonna take a closer look. Mistaking your fleeting interest for an all-out invasion, a startled frog jumps out to defend its home. Hello. I'm sorry. I must kill you then. Oh, you actually are gonna go first. Okay, well, I must not kill you then. Titus, step to the side there. I can get you to be at the front. And I can get Titus to this. No. You, Titus, get you over here. That is armor. That is a little bit of damage, I think. So, Faith goes next. I'm going to rotate here and not do anything. I can send Faith up in there. And then fast attacks should finish the job, although they don't seem to be. Actually, this is a tougher bullfrog than the ones we fought. It's got 30 health. 35. Go for the aim burst. Sure. There it is with a critical to boot. Why are we in combat still? That scared me for a little bit. Anyway, what do we have over here? You examine the now empty nest and find a small ammo pouch covered with slime. Fortunately, its content is in near mint condition. Lovely. Okay. So this goes over there, which is... Isn't this where the stalactite thing is? You know. Aren't we over here? I can't quite tell. We might be over there. It's difficult to tell. Let's see what we have. Go through the foliage. You hack your way through through foliage until you reach a clearing in front of a heavy door marking the end of the green zone. Your arrival catches the attention of a large star-shaped mound of mutated flesh, another gift from the hydroponics' brightest but misguided minds to their grateful descendants. An avid predator and an opportunistic feeder, the starfish is an excellent addition to any terraforming arsenal. Of course, it's much easier to appreciate its eagerness to devour pests when you're a scientist behind thick glass than when you're a pest, so maybe you should run while you still can. Nah, how hard could it be? It is 40. Yeah, how hard could it be? Seriously, how hard? Hopefully not very hard. We should be fine, right? Let's get an aimed burst in there eventually. And get Faith at the back. This should be fine. Farts. Grab. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It heals, for one. And, will I get line of sight? Because that's blocked. I can move over here. That is not blocked. Why exactly is it that difficult to hit? Smoke screen. Oh. It also has an enormous amount of evasion. Let's go for it. That's a miss. Might as well wait then. This is pretty hard, actually. Close combat, yep. So let's see how much... Let's go with fast attacks, how much armor it has. Let's graze. It has 6 body armor, so yeah. It's got a lot of body armor. Okay. And then... we might as well not be there. Because that is just a bad idea, to be there. Don't like being there. Let's go with center mass here. Miss. Fine with me. Oh, we gotta level up. But that's not what we're here for. The smoke screen is a problem, but I can just go in. No, I cannot. Let's go with aim center mass then. 5%. Doesn't make it any better. Okay, stay there. That smoke screen is a problem. Why is... what is it calculating? That was a reaction, wasn't it? Faith was knocked down. Wow. Yeah, what is it calculating? Do you see the mouse cursor? It's doing something. Okay, Faith is our only hope here. She is doing damage. Well, she's not our only hope. She is a hope, but not our only one. Blocked shots. Yeah, let's just stay here. And you aim center mass. That's probably a better way of dealing with this. But I'm just gonna stay here. Yeah, it's definitely calculating some stuff. That's a miss on Faith, finally. Let's keep... oh! You missed the 91. That is, fair. What? Is that what you're calculating? How much you're gonna screw me? I don't want that sort of calculations. Blocked. 41. There's something really wrong with this. So you need to reload there. 81. Yeah, this thing is immune to ranged combat. Even without the smoke screen. Yeah, we got you. Admittedly, you also got us. And you're gonna heal. And knock down. Well, it doesn't heal all that much. She's actually dead. Okay. Well, now I know what I need to do. Not bother with shooting it. Because I don't think I landed a single shot. So, what do I want? I want Jet at the front. So, Titus steps away. Start combat. Let's hope that he doesn't attack Faith. It moves a little. It does the fart. It brings Jed. It sucks Jed. And, yeah. The heal is not an issue. Hopefully I'll have line of sight from here. Or not line of sight. So we have... do I want to power attack into regular attacks? Nope, just a couple of power attacks. Huh. Yeah, that miss is an issue. But if it's about... oh, I should have probably moved Jet away from here. Didn't think about that. Man, I'm just missing. Huh. Is it going to be saves coming? Jet, get out of there. Let's see what happens here. Wow, did I get really lucky on my first attempt? I think I might have. Faith is poisoned, and that is why she died. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can do that off camera. Not a problem. Let's look at our level up, because we have them. And that is... it's difficult. It's what it is. It's difficult to tell who has the level up. And it's 2 level ups over here. So we have Titus. Titus? I'm gonna go with Tough Bastard here. because it's good for the criticals, and it's also extra health, which I desperately need. But Faith is the one that I'm most excited for, because she needs probably Tough Bastard as well. Can I... She doesn't... Yeah, she has the Artful Dodger, but that's about it. So I am torn between Butcher and between Tough Bastard. I'm gonna go with Butcher for extra accuracy and extra reaction for each skill. That's for, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully it'll work, because I was having trouble there hitting rather than anything else. So, yeah. Let's kill that frog, or that thing. We can talk to it from here anyway. Let's kill that. I'm gonna kill it in between episodes, and I'll start the next episode in the process of me killing it, because we have almost seen it die, so we know the drill. We just need to finish it. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Colony Ship. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.